Welcome to Always Looking Up, and today I'm doing a response video to BillyCtv's one of his more recent videos about how smells brought him back, how he was reminiscing about days of old. And you know, I get very sad thinking about life when I was young, just because my parents provided me a wonderful life as a child. My favorite memories: going to my grandmother's house and having homemade ice cream. Sitting on her beautiful porch and her beautiful yard in a hot Texas summer, eating that ice cream and catching fireflies and getting to stare in amazement as it looked like some time from Avatar. You know, all the pretty lights just floating around, because there was several, you know, there's always so many of them. How people could just put me on their shoulders and carry me wherever they wanted to carry me. How if I went to an amusement park, it was truly amusing and truly a one-of-a-kind day. How when I drank a Dr. Pepper, I'd get those little 6-ounce glass bottles. My mother would give me one of those and she would send me out into the yard to play, and you know, that was going to be all the Dr. Pepper or soda that I was going to get that day. None of these giant 44-ounce drinks, or you know, that people drink nowadays, or sticking their heads under the spigot of the soda fountain. No, you got that little glass of soda, and that was it. And every drop tasted absolutely amazing to me. You know, technology is wonderful. Technology is important. Technology saves lives. As a nurse, I know this. I guess I got the reason to go ahead and make this video because my husband was going through some of his belongings, and he saves everything. And I do mean everything. My husband had a cell phone way before I had a cell phone, and I guess it was in the early 90s. This is his old cell phone. And look at this huge thing. Look at that. It's made out of plastic. It almost looks like the little cell phones that I bought my kids when they were babies to play with, so they wouldn't play with mine. But I mean, seriously, look at this. This is a Motorola. This is a sexy, stylish, you know, cell phone. Good Lord of mercy. Where would you... Half women in the country can't even find a place to keep something like this in their purse. A Motorola digital personal communicator. Look at that. Look at it, what it says right there. That's hilarious. A digital personal communicator. Bring me up, Scotty. That's ridiculous. I mean, and here's my cell phone, and this is just a crappy little cell phone. But look at this tiny little thing. Look at the differences here. Look at that. And look how big and... Psh, that's huge. But, you know, I don't think my husband is honestly trying to make a technology museum, but he has saved all the old computers, even the ones that were... the all-in-one personal computers with floppy disk drives. You know the old joke, floppy now, hard later. Yeah, well, there really used to be floppy drives. a green monochrome screen and the keyboard were connected to 2 floppy disk drives. And that's all I know. I don't profess to be a guru when it comes to technology. But all of that stuff made me want to respond to Billy's post, because in 1989 I had a head injury, and ever since then I have completely lost my sense of smell. I have a nose, no sense of smell. Anyway, I actually do remember the way things smell like, at least most things that I can think of. My grandmother's powder puff that she had on her desk side drawer, the stuff that she used to cook. I've never gotten to smell my children, so I don't know what they smell like, which makes me sad, because when they were babies, you know, babies just smell so wonderful when you clean them up. Not their diapers, of course. But I kept wondering why I get sad when I hear older music, you know, music from the 70s and the 60s. And I think the problem is life was just so much simpler for me. Every day was not a struggle. Every day was not something new that I had to deal with, take care of. I could actually sit back and enjoy life. Enjoy just existing. Just being. Just being. Needless to say, being a nurse, being a mom, I really haven't had a lot of time for that in my adult life over the last few years, and it's my hope that I will be able to get back some of that, and that some of you will be able to get back some of that too. Whether it's taking a walk and enjoying something about this beautiful weather that's coming around, or anything. You know, we tend to make things complicated. Very complicated. We tend to make relationships complicated. We tend to make life complicated. And I'm wondering if, with technology, if we're just speeding that process up, if we're just making things even more complicated when we're really trying to make things easier on ourselves. But the more that we've done things to make things easier on ourselves, the more that we've given everybody expectations. Oh, you're expected to do 10 things at once. As a mom, ever since these kids have been born, I've been expected to perform miracles, you know, like on a daily basis. And a lot of those miracles, you know, I was able to handle. Some of them I wasn't. But my mom and my dad, they made it look so easy. They made everything look so easy. Easter is coming up, and that makes me sad too, because all of those wonderful holidays used to be very, very special to me. They're not a big deal for my husband and the kids, and so people make fun of me, and, you know, if I want to make a big deal out of those kind of things, because they are a big deal to me. Holidays are still a big deal to me. Celebrations of Easter and Christmas and July 4th and things like that. But Billy, just keep doing what you're doing. And I'll see you here next time. I'm always looking up.